You guys have been absolutely banging down my door when it comes to finding coin making methods in Madden 24. So in this video, I'm going to showcase everything I know when it comes to coin making in this game. Now, so family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And without further ado, let's get it started. Now, before we do, really quickly, Saturday football is just a couple hours away. It sounds crazy to say that, but we're getting that for the rest of the year up until the Super Bowl. So if you want to make some picks on the games today or the games tomorrow, I'm going to leave the link to Underdog Fantasy down below in the description. Now, if you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, they're a place where you can make higher or lower player picks on NFL games. You're picking on players instead of teams. And they're really the only place that I make picks. I'm actually currently over at Xerxes' house right now as you're watching this video, so we're probably chefing up some picks over there. If you guys want to see my picks and his picks or our picks we're doing together, I'll probably put some of them up on the screen right now. But if you don't want to miss out on the fun and you want to make some picks for yourself or you want to copy my picks, I'll leave Underdog linked in the description. If you sign up using my promo code, you're going to get a special for the games tomorrow. So Josh Allen's line will be set to 0.5 yards. That's free cash, free guap, and you're also going to get your first deposit matched up to $100. It's linked in the description. Use that code, the #1 code out there, code SWIFT, if you want to check it out. All right, now without further ado, there are about 4 coin making methods I'm going to showcase in this video, but I'm not going to lie, it's kind of tough right now to make coins in Madden 24. There's not a ton of profitable sets. The first thing I just quickly want to mention is if you're not opening up this one coin pack every single day, you're literally saying, EA Sports, I don't want to make the most amount of coins possible. This costs you 1 coin. We're going to pull an 82 plus overall harvest player. It's probably going to be an 82, but Yosh Nyman is still going to be selling for 1.5K. It's free coins. We'll take it. Coin method number 2, with the overall bump recently, I'm finding a bit of value in the sets when it comes to 90 overall cards. I feel like the 90 overall market right now is interesting when it comes to making coins in sets. So a couple sets that I think you can do, and a couple sets I'm going to do right now in the video, are 90 overall most feared players as well as 90 overall unstoppable cards. Now, the requirements for these sets are going to be the exact same thing. As you can see, to do this Myles Garrett set, for example, I need 587 overall players, and then for the most feared set, again, it's going to be the exact same story, 587 overalls for a 90 overall. Now, let's start by figuring out how many coins we got to spend to actually complete one of these sets. How many coins do we need to spend to get 587? And then we'll see how much our profit's going to be. Now, when it comes to finding these 87s, there's a lot of filters you can look at. Team of the week will work, legends will work, unstoppables will work. There's really a lot of different filters you guys can take a peek at. We'll just take this Zach Moss at 15K. And when we do the math on that, 15,000 coins multiplied by 5 gives us an answer of 75K. So we're basically spending 75K whenever we go through here and do any of these 90 overall sets. Because again, these 87s can go into any of the 90 overall sets. And of course, that 75K is your maximum. If you find cards at less than that, like Jordan Brooks at 14, that number's going to go down. I think realistically, you're probably close to about 70K in spend. Now, once we spend those 70,000 coins, we got to figure out the best set to do. There's quite a few different options you can follow. I would say the main ones you're probably going to look at are probably going to be in most feared as well as unstoppable, because they're just kind of the easiest to do. Now, on this 90 to 91 overall most feared filter, we can kind of poke around until we see a card that looks pretty expensive. Lamar Jackson, 92,000 coins or 101K for the player. That would work. That would be easy profit. If we wanted to go on the unstoppable filter, we could also take a look at that one. I think Myles Garrett is the most expensive unstoppable card, if I remember correctly. As you guys will see right here, it looks like the cheapest Myles Garrett is 119, so that's a nice number. And yeah, we could do Lamar Jackson if we wanted to. We could do Myles Garrett if we wanted to. We can really do either of these. We'll do Myles Garrett right here, and we'll be able to complete this, spend 70,000 coins, and then just turn that into 110K, just like that. Easy profit. Coin making method number 2. This one's going to take a little bit more time, but I'm actually a big fan of it. I think there's a lot of value in the team diamond sets. Typically with sets that require more cards, those are the ones where the profit margins are going to be bigger, because a lot of the time people are lazy. They're like, you know what, there's no way I'm buying 25 cards. I'm just going to buy the card on the block for an expensive price. And after doing a little bit of digging, doing a little bit of research, I think the best team diamond sets you guys are going to want to focus on are Eagles, 49ers, and Ravens. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, let me just quickly show you guys the prices on those cards. On the Eagles player right here, this Troy Vincent is selling for about 325K. And as a general rule of thumb, when you're doing these team diamond sets, typically you're spending about 250K at maximum if you're getting players at a decent price. So yeah, Troy Vincent right here at 325K is beautiful, but I think there's even better numbers when you take a look at 49ers, and then Ravens I think is the best one. Merton Hanks right here at 329, that's solid, but I do believe Ravens is the best one if I remember correctly according to my research. There's not even many players on the block. I think last time I checked, the Anquan Bolden was selling for like 425k. And I think the reason why this card is pretty inflated right now is because people might be pre-building Ravens theme teams because they think they're going to win the Super Bowl. Usually the team that wins the Super Bowl gets a pretty nice theme team. So yeah, this Anquan Bolden team diamond set looks pretty solid. I was taking a look at these players, didn't really see anything out of ordinary. The lower overall cards were all selling according to plan. The only expensive cards were like Jamar Chase. This one was pretty inflated at like 29k. And then otherwise it wasn't too bad. Like even these higher overall 86s, they weren't selling for anything out of the ordinary. 17k for Minkah Fitzpatrick. It's likely going to even out to about like 10k per card. As you can see, these lower overall ones are like 2 to 5, and then the higher overall ones are about like 20 plus, unless there's a rare one. So yeah, this set right here I think is profitable if you guys want to try it. Now next up, the other method that a ton of people have been doing to just clear their binder and make easy coins is this one right here, the 89 overall team builder fantasy pack. Now this one is awesome if you've got a bunch of players in your binder and you're like, you know what, I don't want to sell these 86 to 87s, I don't want to sell these 84 to 85s, because you're getting very, very good value. But if you're not in that situation and you want to build this set, you can do so profitably. You got to get 84 overall players, 2 of them at about like 5k max. That's 10k total. Then next up for the 86s, you can try and find them for about 10k. 10k might be difficult. You're probably spending closer to like 11 or 12 on them, but either way, total spend is going to end up being about 50k for the set. So yeah, we'll do that right here. 86 overall Marlon Humphrey at like 9k. That's beautiful. We'll get another Marlon Humphrey. It looks like there's a couple of them up for a nice price. Actually, there isn't one right there, unfortunately. But either way, once you find your deals and you get this set done at about like 50,000 coins, that's probably the number you're looking for. We're going to get another card at 10k right here. That's awesome. Once you spend your 50k, I would either get Jameson Williams or DJ Chark. I think those are the 2 best ones. So for Jameson Williams right here, we're going to complete this set and we're going to select him. You get to pick any of the 89 overall team builders. I'm hoping that JMO is still about like 70k. If he's selling at 70, it's a nice bit of profit after tax, about like 10 to 12k. Pretty easy to snipe these cards as well. I will take Jameson Williams 89, and moment of truth, how much is the man selling for? It better be a nice number still. Jameson, he's 70k on the dot. That's perfect. That's easy profit. Now I'm not gonna lie, those are the 3 main ways to make coins in this game. There's not a ton of other coin methods. It's kind of unfortunate. I feel like we're kind of in a barren market right now when it comes to making coins, and the main issue for me is that like every set in here is guaranteed. Like when I do this Marcus Peters set, I know I'm getting 94 overall Marcus Peters. The only sets that are interesting are like these core set ones where you can like pull an 88 to 89, but we need more of these because I feel like these types of packs right here are where you can make a nice bit of profit. Otherwise, not seeing a ton of ways to make coins in this game, which is unfortunate, but those 3 methods that I showed you are easy. They're printing. I think the team diamond one might be the most interesting. The 90 overall one, pretty solid as well. There's nothing in the pack store either, unfortunately, like no reroll, not really any pack you can just open up right now and make profit on. So it's kind of barren. It's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'll continue to show you guys more coin making methods on the channel whenever they pop up, whenever they find them. So if you want to stay in the loop for that, hit that sub button down below. It's absolutely free, and you can unsub at any time if you're not enjoying the content. Also, if you want to check out Underdog, it's linked in the description. Great way to support me as a creator, and it's also just like genuinely a fun app. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Have a wonderful day. Love y'all a ton, boys, and I'm out. Peace.